This case is a middle-aged gentleman that's come through with a very painful case of plantar fibromatosis. We'd originally had him scanned by the local district general hospital and they found 2 lesions, but by the time we've come to inject him today, we've seen 3 on scan, and in fact he thinks he can feel even more when he palpates his own fascia. It's quite a sore, in fact an acutely sore foot for him. He spends all his time working on his feet. So what we'd done, and it's not on camera, is we'd already given him a proximal tibial nerve block so that the injections of cortisone were pain-free and comfortable for him. Here's a shot of the scan. Classic ultrasound scan. It shows 2 lesions, one larger and one smaller, minimal vascularity, and has come through confirmed presence of a plantar fibromatosis from the local sonographers. Apologies for the quality of this sound on the video coming up. We were moving around clinic a little bit and we weren't always as close to the mic as possible, but you should get the idea.
So here's the edge of the plantar surface of the calcaneus, and here's the fascia running along the edge here. So we go along, normal looking fascia, and then we get into this thickened portion here. It's all thickened, quite uniform thickening along there as well. They're not single nodules.
So Trevor, we'll have to give you an assumed name for the video so nobody recognises you. What do you want to be known as, Trevor, for today? That's okay, is it? Okay. So Trevor, not his real name, has had these plantar fibromas for about how long now, Trevor?
4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. They're acutely tender. We brought him in today for cortisone injections. So one of our things that we like to do is a cortisone shot with Kenalog, so strong steroid, and peppering. This is pretty much the only time that we'll use Kenalog as our go-to steroid. Because Trevor's are so sore, we've already done a proximal block. We've given him a tibial nerve block so the injection is not too uncomfortable for him. So 10 minutes ago we put tibial nerve block in. Trevor's feeling fairly numb now underneath. Because when we saw Trevor in clinic a few weeks ago, they were so sore to palpate, and we didn't think in good conscience that we could do the injections without doing some form of anaesthesia for him, because they were a bit too sore.
Okay, so Trevor, if I touch you here, how's that?
Any sharpness there, Trevor?
Half a
We'll take that as a no.
So right in them. So there's, so if we turn that around while we're still in, so you can just see there in the middle, essentially there's 3 running right across the centre there. You can see all the 3 nodules.
Can I just, on the screen guys, excuse my fingers guys, but really we've got 1, 2 and 3. So here's obviously superficial, the skin, deep in, heel at this end.
So there's some fluid going intralesional.
And of course, perfectly, the ultrasound machine just goes on. Can't make it up, can you?
Yeah, try that on, but there we go. So you see the fluid.
This is the NHS after all, George. You know, put another 50p in the meter. So, Trevor, you're old enough to know what putting 50p in the meter means, but these youngsters won't, will they?
No.
Right, guys, you
And
won't
you
believe
get
it.
some back as well.
But back in the day, your electricity used to come through a box under the stairs, and you had to put 50p in to keep electricity. You think I'm talking rubbish, don't you? Sharon, you're old as well, you know. That's what I say.
And your mum and dad used to get the rebate back, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Some back.
I'm not saying, sorry Sharon,
Then
Sharon's one of my
you
team.
could go to the sweet shop.
I'm not saying Sharon's old, but sometimes when the national anthem comes on, Trevor, she accidentally says, God save our gracious king. Because she's of an age to remember when we had a king. Don't we? We'll have another one soon. So what George has done is he's put 40 mg of Kenalog, triamcinolone into those 3 lesions. Trevor, I'm really pleased that was a really nice pain-free injection.
Retrograding it in and out, so essentially peppering it.
Really?
That's it, all done. So, but that's because we wanted to give you the block first. So you'll be numb for about 12 hours maybe with that. So you'll have time to get home, and we want you to rest today because you can get a bit of a flare after the injection. and then we're going to see you back in about 6 weeks' time and see how we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I've got the 12th.
Yeah. So what we're expecting is those to feel much better, and we're expecting them to be smaller. So if we re-scan, we'll expect them to be smaller on the scan, and then we can repeat it if we need. Any questions, sir?
No, that was.
That's down to Mr. Hooding.
I didn't sleep all week last night.
So again, apologies for the quality of the sound recording. The patient's at one end of the plinth, my registrar is with me at the other, and sometimes we're not as close to the camera and the microphone as we should have been, so apologies for that. What I'm trying to stress now is that we go through any complications and concerns and specific patient advice, because that's really part of the overall treatment.
It does
I was
feel.
cleaning my flat in case I didn't make it.
If it does feel significantly better, don't do more until you see us. So don't think it feels great, I'm going to go on a big long walk now. Just stick to the activities you've been doing until we see you back again. Okay. Yeah. Even if it feels much better, because what we don't want, because this is all in the fascia, we don't want you to then do lots and then we injure the fascia because of steroids in there. So stick to the activities you've been doing because of the pain it's been causing.
Same as with my elbow when I had the injection in there.
Yeah.
Because it feels better.
Don't you think you've been tempted to do too much?
Yeah.
And that's when we sort of get the problems, because what George is getting at, Trevor, is if you do too much, then potentially the factor ruptures because you've overdone it, because it's feeling better. Anyway, thank you for that, sir. Thank you for the video.